Welcome to episode 5 of trying to do all of the Factorio achievements on Deathworld in one go. Where we left off last time, yeah, we're not actually safe. These aren't real defenses, these are ghost defenses. Down here we have real defenses, and I guess these guys are just going to follow me. Hopefully we can get around here and have these guys get shot, but we don't actually have... Yeah, this was kind of a bit of a scramble. I kind of wanted to introduce some more stuff before scrambling. I think the scrambling is going to come later. But yeah, let's try and take stock of where the base is at the moment. We're approaching 3 hours to go. We're nearly 5 hours in. We've got bots. We've got some quite strong wall fortifications on the east and west. The south is just a lake that looks like Australia's having a bad time. The north is unstable and unprotected, and is also where we need to expand. Like we want the uranium and this coal. We want all of these resources. We're going to put like a mixed build thing in here. So yeah, on the west we've got bases that are really close, but also lots of forests and also flamethrowers. All these guys are out of range, right? Yeah, they're all out of range. That's fine. They're not going to burn that forest down yet. We don't want to do that yet. Then on the east, we have no close nests, but we also have not really many trees, but we also have flamethrowers. And then the north, we have resources we want, and nests, and also forests. I think all of, looking at this now, this is all pretty silly. Like, trying to figure out how to get all these different angles defended against, like, it might just be easier just to turn this into one area, but the other things we want to do today, yeah, let's talk about the multitasking we have to do today as we drive back to the base, because we've got a lot of stuff to set up. Yeah, we're not even going to drag that belt, we're going to do that later. Yeah, I think today we are approaching a section of multitasking because we've just got, we've got a lot of different things that we want at the same time. First of all, we want to get bots having jobs. We want to check on how much steel we have. Why aren't you guys doing anything? Are you because you guys are just full? Okay, fine. And then we've got more steel over there. Yeah, we want to check how much steel we've got because we need to be working on the nuclear stuff. We want to give bots a lot of jobs. We want to be doing the security in the north. We need to keep these guys running because I don't know that we have all that much steel around, because we also need a lot of roboports that we don't really have. We need centrifuges that we don't really have. We've got this kind of stash of red chips down here for which we are going to also just make roboports, because we've got a lot. How many do I have? I've only got 4. Yeah, we can't do more than that. We do have a lot of modules running, and I think I think what we do at this point, given that projectile damage 4 is about to finish and we don't really care about any of those at all, really, is we just cut blue science, and that's going to reduce the steel consumption of all these engines, which means that... How many flamethrowers do we have? We have another 22 flamethrowers. Hopefully that's enough. So I think the flamethrowers don't get steel either. Because, yeah, maybe we just don't do tech for a while. Or we can just leave... Yeah, we can leave tech running and just use up whatever blue science is there. But there are a few other things we want to build that actually started with concrete, didn't it? Where did I leave the car? The car I left over here. Yeah. So... we do want to get the nuclear power plant running today. That is going to be the goal. I just checked where the car was, and I'm standing next to the car. The car isn't where I left it, because it arrived in some belts. That's cool. This train is not in the way at all. It's a fine plan. That is great. How many of these are we ending up making? Okay, we don't need more than a stack of these guys, but also let's give away these... Actually, let's not give away these furnaces. We're definitely going to do stuff with that. I don't want this stuff in my inventory. I mean, I guess I could have. This copper is going to be a little more difficult to get rid of, but it's fine. Yeah, we want more wool. We did want more wool, but not yet. In fact, yeah, we did actually want more wool, I think. I think we still want more wool. Those furnaces are going to be useful as well. But we also wanted, yeah, we wanted wool, we wanted stone. Actually, just give me all the stone. I don't think we are going to be super short of stone, and because we've still got 3 hours to go and get stuff done. I wanted to find somewhere that had both iron ore and water, and apparently we don't have... Do I still... Yeah, I can craft one of those when we get there, but this might be a place that we do concrete. Because I think the plan is going to be... We get concrete running, we run around and like give bots jobs and stuff like that. You don't have any bots that I can grab. And then when we've got all of that set up, we want to leave to go and do that outposting, to finish doing the outposting in the north when we have centrifuges to make that worthwhile. I needed one more of these. Can we just... Here. Not that we actually need the power, I just wanted to be able to, when we put concrete here, because we're going to put concrete here, have that boiler connection so we can put the water in here. That's going to be how that works. Then long-handed inserters like so. I guess this power pole doesn't get to exist. Sucks to be that power pole, and now we can have a couple of boxes here. The thing I am wondering about is to what extent we have overcrafted steel chests, because those things are also... actually, let's... At some point we're pulling this power plant down, so let's also leave some ghosts around, because that's a fine way of doing things. We're in Robot Bot Range, it's fine. When bots get those, they will have them. And we're just going to dump a pile of stone in here. This is going to be vastly more concrete than we need, but also... hopefully means that when we come back we will have all the concrete we need to craft the centrifuges to then take to the other outposting that we want to do, and then we can also rescue some of these miners that are inactive, mostly to get the efficiency modules back so we can put the efficiency modules in like miners that are still running, and also just to check on how much we have, even though we are fine for everything except coal because we've outposted it, but we're also fine for coal because our buffers are full. Okay, so maybe we don't actually need to outpost coal. How many efficiency modules have we made, and is that even a thing I'm going to concern myself with yet? I don't think so. Give me all of these. Yeah, we didn't actually have all that many there at all. Never mind. Yeah, get out of my inventory, and we want to set up other things that we are going to be working towards for nuclear power. So, yeah, variety of plans that we kind of want to be multitasking. We're eventually going to extend the science by this much, but really the reason we wanted to do that was to figure out how we could get this belt of copper basically over here. Yeah, sure. Let's have this underground here so we can continue to extend the mall if we want. But this is a belt of copper and gears, and then if we turn it here and go underground again, I also think I should cut... I think I should cut bots by doing... I think I should cut it here, and I should also just go and box the engines we need for the silo. Is that too early? We've already got a lot of drone frames. I think we can turn it on later. I think I'd rather get the steel and make sure we get the steel in here. Okay, we had enough blue science for that as well. I guess we just get other things we don't need, whatever. Yeah, because the idea for here is this is a spot that we can now unload all these buffers to make ourselves... Heat pipe is the easier one, isn't it? Yeah, heat exchangers take a lot of stuff, turbines also take a lot of stuff, and so the size of build we need, we want 1 stack of heat exchangers and 5 stacks of turbines. So these guys can just get on with that. It's going to be fine. Yeah, okay, so we're banking steel again, which is good. This is just to get stuff out of my inventory, because the steel is going to be a concern. So we're working on the things that we need for all of that. The other thing, where can we do... I also wanted more refineries. I'm trying to... Oh yeah, over here is a place where we can make more refineries and chem plants and things like that. In fact, we already had 8 chem plants. We already had 1 chem plants. Cool, good job. Because the other thing we are thinking about is, yeah, just do that, because you guys are going to be limited by how much we are feeding. Do I also want, I think I also want to get rid of this yellow ammo and just be running around with this red ammo in case we ever need to do that. But I wanted some amount of, okay, we don't need another 20 of those. And you also probably want to get downgraded, because I don't think we need, yeah, we are kind of, we've banked enough of it, it's fine. We actually had enough blue sites sitting around to get all of that stuff done, sure. Refineries here, you wanted all of the stuff, and I think also more pipe. That's way too much pipe, and then also steel. We've got steel. Okay, decent amount of steel. This is a centrifuge amount of steel, which is kind of necessary. You guys... Oh yeah, we've already made several of these. Okay, because I think setting up for... Sure, we'll just stall the science for a while. Other things we're going to do to set up for having a mixed build is... Oh yeah, we messed up the rocket fuel, didn't we? So let's just fix that with bots. And then also we wanted to extend... We wanted to extend all of this petrochem because we aren't buffering plastic, which means we need to expand our capacity to create plastic. And this... Like, the one on the end has extra underground pipes in a weird way, but this, I think, is going to do... What's it going to expand us to? 17? 17 sounds about right. Because these guys are 1 to 4. Like, for every 4 refineries, we need 1 on heavy cracking. So I guess we give these a speed module or something. And then let's also reconnect the radars and pumps, even though those guys are going to be fine. I think... Yeah, so this is... Yeah, because of the way this is all sideloaded, that little fix is going to fix all of this, and that's also going to drain into the power plant with priority, so that's fine. And then... Okay, I wanted 1 of these refineries, and also, I don't actually need this many chem plants. Bots can have those chem plants. I've got a pile of... that's true, that actually is true. We are going to want a lot of assemblers in there. Okay, cool. And we are, yes, slowly working through these things, that's fine. The other thing we are going to want is the centrifuges, for which we need the concrete. And have we got... That's probably a decent number of roboports. Maybe that's enough to do more roboport things with. Yeah, then we're getting... We've done 6 centrifuges previously, haven't we? And that's been a decent number of centrifuges. So I think let's just also... fast inserters, because we're kind of in a hurry. We are probably still going to be limited by... We're limited by steel, we need the concrete, and then we also need the gears. So maybe we don't output it there. Maybe we output it here. Maybe we output it here, so that we can grab these gears and also these gears. And do we have... We don't have any gears in the gear buffer. We are still ahead a little bit of the sushi, which is interesting. And then we also just need more steel, and I don't think we are... These guys are going to struggle for steel because they are after the nuclear build, which is a little bit silly. Okay. Yeah, we're going to... Sure, we're going to move all of this around. We also still need to go and get the concrete, so maybe we should just do that. We were going to do something else first. The thing we were going to do first is... We've kind of secured all this territory. There's still a lot of bots in this network that don't need to be there, and also there's a lot of bots that don't have jobs, and also the mall is not especially busy. We've got a lot of stuff sitting around. So, let's give some bots jobs. I did want to rescue some of the bots first, didn't I? I wanted... no, give me all the bots. I want to take a couple of 100 bots for the next thing. Yeah. We've still got 150 in that network, that's fine. Where did we leave the car? We left the car down here. Give me this last flamethrower. Because the thing we want to do that is going to be pretty cheeky is we're going to start dropping mixed build stuff. We've got the blueprint, we just grabbed it. We're going to need more cliff explosives as well. I can tell that from here because we've got like... Yeah, at least large numbers of collective explosives. I don't think we want to build over the stone, because we might need more stone, because the stone is already suffering a bit. But we're going to start the mix build over here, because these are the materials that we want to be pulling into the mix build, which we also need to secure. But I think that means that, yeah, we need to flip this so the coal feed is going in the correct direction. Let's start it here. Copper, copper, copper. Actually, the thing we need as well as this, okay, we've actually got to go and respond to those guys. That is a side that we have not defended. Yeah, that was just like a little radar outpost, wasn't it? We also don't have bullets. We do have landmines. We have 20 landmines. This is curious. Hopefully those guys are all still... Yeah, we've got a lot of them. Sure. I guess we are... Oh, wait. I've got red bullets. What are we even doing? Why was I... I was like, I should get the red ammo, because the only thing... Like, the only instances of us doing stuff with the ammo are emergencies, and that was the exact emergency, and we don't have the radars. Okay, so maybe we need more radars as well. Maybe bots need those. Yeah, we were going to blueprint the rest of the mixed build so that bots could have things to do while we went to go and build the rest of the fortifications to get the uranium online. We didn't actually... Yeah, we didn't actually get the concrete for the centrifuges either, so we've got to do that as well. But we want this buffer in that direction? Sure, in that direction. We've got a couple more pipes than we need. That looks like... Yeah, then we also want a roboport here, but I think we can... Do we want it there? Do we want to send this underground to do it? No, we're just going to do it like that. It's going to be fine. And we want a number of these... We want... That's in the right place here. I don't think we need... Actually, we probably do need all those roboports to start with, because we've got to get bots charged as they're building this thing. Because we did just drop, what? Like 2,000 entities? But we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for copper. And then we want another one for iron. Like so, and then we also want, the main reason we're doing this is to figure out where we can build the next large steel thing, which is also going to be maybe from the here, yeah, there, maybe from the iron we've already got, because I think we're also going to get this coal feed from somewhere. That we can worry about later. This is this... Yeah, it's 10. Okay. Then we need to get all of this into Roboport range. This doesn't need the same kind of elaborate buffer that the rest of it does, so maybe we can just make this one, instead of weird 20 length. Is it going to be here? Is that after 12 of these things? Yes. Okay, so that also means that we need another 4. Okay, let's... There might be some power pole issues there. Yeah, okay, and then we also want to reconnect this in several ways back to... what we should do is also extend the labs to figure out how far they're going, because they get extended later as well in kind of a weird way to make sure that... Yeah, so with these inserters going in different directions, we will shuffle all the purple and yellow and blue science around to make sure that like no particular lab is without any of those things. And then we also just need to get a bunch more roboports. This is also one that's going to need to get powered. And then we're probably also going to need more roboports in here, because bots are now going to have a lot to do. We should probably see 0 bots free. Yeah, 0 bots free. These guys, yeah, they're destroying pipe. Do we have robobot coverage on that? We probably do. Yeah, we do. It's fine. Then the other reason to get this belt here through is because I think we need... okay, we don't actually have one of those things. It's a bit of a shame. Gimme, we don't need many of these. We just want something that's going to make us any more furnaces that we need. Into the network, just make 1 stack, not a big deal. I've also got furnaces for you, so only make furnaces if we actually need them, and also have power. And then also, did I have... No, we gave the stone... We gave the steel furnaces away, which is good. Okay. We should go and get concrete so we can get... where did I leave the car this time? Oh, I picked up the car. We should go and get concrete so that we can make the centrifuges that we need to take with us. These bots are going to need... Yeah, I think we still just build a couple of these things to connect all of that up. And then the other plan here is... Oh, do I have... Maybe I don't have cliff explosives. Maybe... There we go. Okay, maybe also here. Because the plan of this is I don't really feel like driving around this eastern wall to get all of these roboports... Yeah, to get a decent number of bots back from that eastern wall. So we have achieved that by instead just merging those two roboports. So the main base is now part of that wall. Yeah, we want to get some concrete to start the centrifuges. We want to get... yeah, we also... You need another efficiency module. I don't know if bots have those in the network or anything. You actually need 2 efficiency modules, sure. Should we also worry about the cracking? Maybe. I think we'll worry about that later. I think that's mostly just about giving bots jobs, because we should have a large number of happy and busy bots now, and we wanted... okay. We didn't want to be here. We wanted the concrete first, but also because we're here, we may as well set up more cliff explosives. Do we have this? We do have the steel for cliff explosives, so we can have 115 cliff explosives, and we do not have the grenades for cliff explosives. So that's a super cool thing. Cool. Okay, give me like 50 of these back. So I guess we go concrete, which should be over here, and we should need 600 concrete for the number of centrifuges we want to make. Power grid should still be fine, right? Even with all those bots building stuff. Looks like it's still fine. Then we want to get grenades from somewhere. I should probably also have grenades. It's probably a good idea. Oh, I think the other issue is we don't have wood here. We have wood. I think there's a chest out to the east that has all of the wood in it, and we're also banking steel here, which is fantastic. Give me a bunch of grenades. I'd like grenades. You guys can have this stuff. Yeah, let's... We don't really have all that much copper at all. Does that mean that we have successfully built 3327? Yeah, we're getting through it. We are getting through the nuclear build we need to do, just not the centrifuges. Cool. Grenades over here for cliff explosives. You've got 50, you've got... Yeah, you're going to need a couple more than that. Like, whatever. Have cliff explosives. And I guess because bots now have cliff explosives, I will have these cliff explosives. And I don't think we actually... Okay. Landmines are proving reasonably effective, so I think I should probably have some rather than just none. But yeah, we want to get these centrifuges made now. Did I pick up steel? I don't think I've... I guess we've still got the mall steel. So we've got a lot of happy bots. We are thinking about doing nuclear power, but we haven't actually done nuclear power. We can make centrifuges. I don't need all of those, but whatever. Yeah, we're going to make centrifuges in centrifuges. Do we have speed modules? Sure, whatever. Do you have... No, because red chips and... Oh yeah, because we've already got the centrifuges here. All of that concrete? Sure, whatever. and then you guys are going to get gear wheels, and I think it's like, how many? Yeah, these guys are swinging into, maybe we should actually defend from the place we previously did not defend and had to kind of struggle a bit. Maybe we should actually put a bunker up where that radar is. This is still inside build range, it's fine. Yeah, because we never actually put the radar back. The radar was pulled the aggro in, and so a bunker by the radar would... I want to hit this guy with a car. Putting the radar back... We're still going to need radar for outposts as well, that's an important detail. Why are you attacking that? I don't know what else you're going to attack, but you get to not be there anymore. Yeah, okay, so radars, the centrifuges are happening, and then do we have everything else we would need to go and outpost that top section? Let's also, yeah, while we remember that somewhere there was a storage box over here that had, yeah, sure. Is this the one with... That is a rock. That is not a storage chest at all. This is the storage chest with all the wood in it, and also a lot of flamethrowers. Yeah, we can have most of this stuff back, I believe. Yeah, sure. Because this is also just... Yeah, the bots will now pick up wall from the main storage, and actually, having said that, we probably need a roboport in this general direction, because we're going to have charge issues going between the wall and the rest of the base, but whatever, we're also not going to worry about that now. Do we have the centrifuges that we want? We have 4 centrifuges. That's a decent start. We are going to accept 4 as a number of centrifuges. We're going to make more roboports, because we should have... Yeah, we've got a bunch of these chips. Oh yeah, and then those modules. The thing I was wondering about is how many efficiency modules have we made overall? 700? Yeah, we don't want any more efficiency modules at this point. We just want prod mods. In fact, any efficiency modules I should probably take, but I should probably leave most of these prod mods because we just don't need to be carrying them around. Is that all of that? Is all of the centrifuges? Okay, in that case you don't get to make that, and we just have... I think that is going to end up being maybe heat pipe steel, maybe also just reactor steel. Radars was the other thing that we said, and then we didn't do. So I guess that's what you're doing for me now. Give me the stuff. Yeah, the mall is just kicking things over because we are doing a pretty happy job of... Here. Yeah, I will have, in fact, I will have all of those radars. Bots can have some number of radars. It's fine. And we should pick up... What do we need to take with us for this piece of outposting? We need all... We've got the flamethrowers, we've got bots, we've got... Maybe not enough roboports. We've got... We are going to need more miners and also iron because silliness. But we should be able to hide a bunch of this in our trash slots now, because we have got the logistics bots, that's what they're for. All of this is running again, which is not entirely surprising, because we did ask the bots to build just a ton of stuff, which is fine. I've got one of these... Yeah, I don't think bots have prod mods either, which is probably not... Actually, bots not having prod mods is an issue, because kind of the point of bots having the mixed build to do is that they would get all of that stuff done. So, bots now have prod mods. It's fine. Things are great. We have... Yeah, we actually don't need that many red chips in here at all now, because a lot of those red chips were just going to be... Yeah, if we do, yeah, that's enough of 4 reactors. We are not doing 4 reactors worth of stuff, which means I guess we get even more roboports, which I quite like. This, I don't know that we have build range on... Oh, we do have build range on the top. We nearly have build range on the top. Okay, let's have... If I'm doing more steel, then... Maybe we... I don't know. We're going to worry about that aspect of it later. We are going to take... Where did the other car go? The other carrier's over here. Okay, fine. Do we have everything we... Oh, we do need... Because silliness, we do actually need an offshore pump. Yeah, sure. Give me some of these. Yeah, so I think we've got mostly everything we needed to done. That's actually not true at all. We said we wanted more wall. We did not take more wall. We should have all of this wall. Did we also... Yeah, we picked up all the wood and we didn't give it to the power poles. That also feels kind of silly. Okay, going for another little detour, I guess. Down here. The bots are still complaining about not having a lot of stuff. That is desirable. This chest gets wall. This is... Yeah, that's doing what it needs to. Sure. Base is happily ticking along, more or less. That piece of belt is never going to get anything done. I will also have the rest of this ammo in case we need to panic about it. That being said, I think I would like a bit of yellow ammo, because we're going to go put a bunker, yeah, where all these guys keep filing through this gap that we have now engaged them like 3 times, and they've arrived in different places each time. Maybe we should put the ammo in the turrets. So it's fine. Now, what happened previously is that they destroyed a radar, and I think radars have like a really long aggro range or something. Biters just seem to like finding radars and attacking them. So we're just gonna do some defense like this, I guess. Walls are... We're not going to defend with walls. Walls are not as good as landmines. This is one of the reasons why we have the landmines. And then also the yellow ammo that I picked up is also... Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't need to take any of this yellow ammo with me. The entire point of that is to put it there. So, did we actually get mining drills? I don't know that we got mining drills, which means we might have to go back for that. Bit of a shame. How much mining infrastructure did we leave over here? Oh yeah, this chest. Yeah, we've got a bit. Okay, so the thing... Do we also have repair packs? No. So yeah, I think we need to redo this a little bit differently because it's a bit silly. Like, I don't think... Let's go over to the uranium. Let's see if we can just grab this and then ghost... Okay, we can't get up that way. We have... like other reasons to do this better rather than with 3 different outposts includes that if we have all of this space, then we don't need to worry about trying to like navigate between them. It's gonna be cheeky because these guys are right here, but I think the plan is gonna be, instead of just building around the coal like so, I think we don't get rid of any of those trees. Just continue this, like, all the way to the coast, because why not? That's going to be the easier way of just making all of this super safe. So we're going to do that. And then we are going to figure out where roboports need to be, and kind of just ghost all of these still, because we kind of want to do this in one big go, which is also why I've got so many bots with me, so we can drop all that down really quickly. And then similarly over here, I reckon maybe this little turn is okay, but like here into this forest is like that's not what we want to do. We want to do all of this more sensibly, and also keep... Okay, we're not going to keep all of that forest around because, okay, we are going to need a wall pattern. This is our wall pattern. And we're just going to blast this back through the forest. And then also get rid of a bunch of these trees. And I'm aware that I'm kind of standing around in the forest and I could get attacked and it could go very badly for me. But I also don't think I'm in a position that biters are going to path through because we're not really polluting here. And it's just a kind of a little bit out of the way. Yeah, like we can have... Not even there, even one further back, just like here. And then these walls won't need to exist, and then these were not jobs I was going to give bots yet, but I guess I guess that we have. The only other complication about this, where's it supposed to go? It's supposed to go here. Yeah, the other complication about this is this concave section is going to be terrible. Bots are going to fly backwards and forwards over here. It's going to be terrible, so we actually have to break this into two... Yeah, well, they're already doing it like this. We are going to need to break this into two separate roboport lanes. Which do we get the uranium done first? Do we break... Yeah, I think with that as the plan, what we actually do is... Okay, sure, whatever. Roboport can go here by the looks of things. Yeah, I think we have enough stuff to just drop this around the coal, I guess. And I think because I am here and personally managing this, we're also going to do this in the most aggressive possible way of, yeah, like removing walls where bots are already seeing attacks turn up. Where is this? This line is here? I think it's there. And this will be the oil we take to the new northern position. We are going to have... Yeah, we don't need another flamethrower there. Corners... Inwards corners like this are strong for flamethrowers and terrible for bots. But... I think this does want to be the same roboport network as... Yeah, it does. It wants to be the same roboport network as the uranium and this iron, especially because it's got all the miners with it. But we also want to take this fuel line. We're going to hit the coal patch. It's going to be fine. And then, oh yeah, I think the other conclusion was that, like, either we are running this wall across the front of the base here, which is, you know, possibly a thing, but whatever, or we may as well just do it at the front of the iron, except if we're going up to the top of the coal, we may as well also just run this section here, not in that way, we kind of want the way with the flamethrowers as well. Just run it across here, and just run it all the way across, because this is also... Okay, we're still going to awkwardly secure that iron, but whatever, that's going to be the plan. So, have we not actually got the rest of... This doesn't have... Yeah, okay, fine. Because we do kind of want to get that oil in there ASAP, because these guys are also turning up and having a good time, so... Are there biters in here? I think we mostly just kind of dealt with them. I don't see any biters chasing anyone in here, and then, yeah, then we are going to... I think we make this the same roboport network just to give bots a ton of jobs up here, so that we can, yeah, get this build done as soon as possible, because it's kind of right in their faces. Pipes, flamethrowers, they've got walls, and then we just kind of need to shuffle this to the side a bit. Yeah, maybe we should actually have... Okay, so that's going to be kind of in the way of the coal. We also don't have these things. Sure. Go. Are these... Yeah, so these are now 263 robots. Hopefully all this stuff gets built. Power grid seems okay. These guys are maybe going to get aggroed. Let's also make sure that the rest of this stuff is powered, because we kind of need to be in this space paying attention to this stuff, because this is kind of a spicy thing to be doing, but also if we get all of this stuff built, we are so happy. Do we have... We do. Okay. Yep. Have extra roboports that we are going to basically immediately pull up. But mostly we just want to get you guys Why? Why are some of you not powered? Oh, because blueprints. Fine. Was that beeping over here? It was beeping down here. Yeah, that's fine. Bots have already got everything they need there. Do we have... No, we don't have anything sitting in that chest. It's fine. Okay. But that is also still the same roboport as this one, which is pretty funny. But I'm also okay with it. So to keep all those bots in this network, it's this roboport here that needs to disappear. And that means that, yeah, you don't have mini bots, you don't need mini bots. Over here we've got this kind of network. Actually, all of this stuff can also disappear because we need to move it. This is kind of a dangerous way to be doing this, but we're kind of in for danger already. Yeah. Okay, bot, that's probably bots getting killed. It's all getting killed. Oh yeah, we don't have storage. Where did I leave the car? I kind of wandered away from where the car was. Just put storage like here, because you guys need to be bringing all that back anyway. Did we not? I'm sure we connected. Oh wow. After all that, after me trying to get this piece of setup done earlier for the specific reason of having all this stuff laid out. Yeah, we can burn these trees down, they're fine. We didn't actually connect the oil so that... Yeah, we didn't actually connect the oil so that all those flamethrowers would be in play quickly enough. Cool, good job. Okay, give me some of these roboports back because... Eight poles? That is not a satisfying number of poles. Keep building this. Just keep going with the stuff. You got things to do. Where's the other car? Do I have efficiency modules and things like that. Did we leave the other car down here somewhere? Yeah, we did. It's just here. Okay, fine. Yeah, and then all of these can also not be present because we're just not going to defend here at all. Good job changing your mind. And then probably we should go and secure the other side. Which of these bases are we actually polluting? We are polluting this base, so we do need to go across a bit further, and we still might get guys swinging in here, which is a bit of a shame. We need a radar over to the left. We've got 2 more radars, which is pretty good because we also wanted to grab some of these roboports back because we don't need this much roboport coverage now. That was just for getting bots charged when they were doing stuff like this. Okay, do I have power poles in this network down here? And then also this line no longer needs to exist. And there's a flamethrower that's complaining about not having oil. Okay. We probably didn't... In fact, some of these are old setups that we didn't need anyway. I hope we have since removed all of... Yeah, some of these flamethrowers just don't need to be here. But also, let's not break oil connections, and let's notice the pump jack that was not a very good pump jack, but, you know, it can have speed modules, it's fine. We're still completely fine on oil. Wasn't there also another box down here? Do I have to go back to... I do, in fact, have to go back to the base to get more power poles to do the uranium build. So, good job with that. We've got 20 minutes for getting nuclear power online. I'm not sure if we're going to get that done. I guess because we've got all of this stuff, we're also just going to bring this wall generally to this direction. Over here, we've got 18 more flamethrowers. Cool, because that's going to be the same roboport. Oh no, we can't. Yeah, it's still the same power poles issue. We can't ghost any more of that wall further east from there because... Okay, you know what we can do at the same time? We can drag more coal... We can drag more of this back, because we kind of want... I don't think I want more than 1 belt of coal at the moment. Like, I don't think I need more than 1 belt of coal from I don't think I need more than one belt of coal from this patch, and that's already more than one belt of coal, and it's straight up not running out. So, hey, you know what we would need if that was going to work? We would need power poles. I guess we still just... Oh yeah, they're taking the things from the trash slots. I remember realizing that as a mechanic that I previously had no idea about and being pretty happy with it. Okay, so what did you need? Did you need undergrounds? Did I have undergrounds? I think it's fine. So actually, yeah, we've discovered last episode that we can, in fact... We're not actually going to be working on the belt delay here at all, are we? That's a bit of a shame. So we're going to drag... Okay, we're going to use the bots to put that in a different place so it's not over the top of the iron that we want to mine later. They're going to be fine with it. They like having jobs. We are going to drag this belt of things that will eventually be coal, but not that far, because we've got... Yeah, we've got this iron, of which we've got this kind of spare belt of iron here, and we kind of want to drag... Oh, we don't have a belt for this. Did we give belt away? Oh, well. Yeah, we kind of want to drag that to basically where we're putting the mixed build. This other belt of iron ore, we want to make steel from it. We need to get belt and power poles, and those are the things we need to do. Okay, but the thing we really need to do is... Yeah, what are you guys actually waiting for? A lot of furnaces, where automated furnaces are... You're waiting for power poles. I guess you might be waiting for power poles because the only place we get power poles made are... Let's just check that we fix the solid fuel. Yeah, we fixed the rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is fine. Yeah, the only place we've actually making power poles, this is not the way to be doing this, is... Do we need more... You guys have got cliff explosives. I don't have a whole lot of cliff explosives. We're just going to make this slightly more walkable and grab some of the cliff explosives. Oh, we can give bots jobs. We won't want any of these cliffs. We won't want any of these cliffs. All of these are now... Okay, let's unload those turrets before we can do that. Those landmines probably still relevant. All of these, yeah, whatever. Those are not what we need to be doing right now. Bots having some jobs is nice. It's probably fine. We needed poles. And poles are... Oh no, we did have... Yeah, it is... I think because of that weird copper situation, I think we are going to take a lot of these poles. And yeah, we've still got stuff. Yeah, landmines over here, a bunch of mining drills over here, that's all fine. And we've got... Yeah, I think we just need to... We do have all 6 centrifuges, we do. So we just need to go and get a move on. Did we have enough underground belts over here? We've got 18, so I think we need a couple more underground belts as well. Changing our minds about things that we need, it's fine. It's not like we're in a hurry or anything. We've got, you know, 2 hours left, and what were we here for? We were here for... Do I have coal? I do have coal. I was here for underground belt, which is over there. Why are we not... Oh, we're backed up on the iron again, because this side... Yeah, okay, so this is a cutting... This is a cutting the blue science consequence because we aren't using the iron. These guys are also in need of copper. Okay, we're still going to go and get the uranium done, and then I guess we can just make the science run again. That will use some of this stuff, and then we've got... We don't actually have wall here. We've got wall... we could just turn the military science back on. No, I don't think we can do that. I think we need to get more of these furnaces out, which means, yeah, you guys getting that stuff done, and then we can just hand feed this wall over here, and then we can do some kind of military tech that's... Is there a military tech we want? We'll get some military tech, and that's going to get some stuff running again in a way that we don't feel super great about. Can we... Oh yeah, did we have... Yeah, if we made more roboports, then we would be consuming more of those. Okay, that doesn't matter. What we wanted was... We got underground belts. Where did we leave the car? This time it's back over here. We are 45 minutes into the episode where we said, hey, you know what would be cool? Getting nuclear power online this run, and then we didn't, and then we also need more belt because we want to be belt dragging all of those things back. Good job. How do we get, yeah, back over here? Good job having a plan and being able to do that all reasonably well. And yeah, the belt is taking... We actually do need a bunch of belt, don't we? We have a bunch of stuff to outpost coming up. In a way that is still pretty aggressive, and we might have to run around and figure out where the rest of the wall is, in which chests, to move it around to the other places it needs to be. So, first things, I reckon we continue to drag this power this direction, and have the next robot port in the middle of these trees. I have grenades now. And then keep just building these flamethrowers across. Is that too far? That is an expansion that we're just going to go and quickly stamp on, because that's a thing. Yeah, I remember saying that expansions were kind of the thing that we wouldn't need to worry about if we got the walls in. We kind of still need to worry about expansions that are present, like, before where the walls are. So that's, you know, that's fine. That's a thing that I think this is kind of as far as we want to go. I think we want to go like above or through that forest, so that we can defend the other iron that we also want, which might also be just more iron than we need. Oh well. So all the bots are doing that. This is the same roboport that's down here, isn't it? We don't need... Oh yeah, you know what the bots would like? The bots would like the power poles, so they can make that coal build work. Because I think that's the only thing that coal build is missing, is all those power poles. And this is also still... Do I have repair packs? I do not have repair packs. This is all still the same bot network for concavity reasons, but I think we don't need those roboports. We need the roboports over... Okay, maybe not getting out of the car. We need the roboports. We only have 4 roboports. Is there a roboport over here? No, there is not. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay, so we're just going to trailblaze a path through this forest, for which I think we are just going to... Yeah, we're just going to use the spots that we would be asking the bots to clear these trees out of the way. I've also already got bots with... Yeah. So we're going to run through here. That's... Yeah, we've still got a bunch of trees to pick up, but I kind of don't care. I wanted to... Can we even... Maybe we can cover this with 4 roboports, but it doesn't really look like it's... Yeah, what if we did the first roboport here, and then can we connect that with power and other roboports to the roboport network that's up here, which is going to spread out the bots a bit, but kind of also the point. Did that even connect? Now it did, yes, because that roboport is online because it's complaining about it. Roboport here. We can actually get it a bit further. Roboport here. And soon, hopefully, we will be mining the uranium, which might be an interesting claim for some people, given that... Oh yeah, this is going to be all of the... This is going to be all the roboport coverage we need. Fantastic. Yeah, this roboport goes... Here we then have build range over all of the walls, but with different roboport... yeah, in different Roboport networks. And then I just also noticed that these guys don't have oil. Why not? Is this not... Okay, this actually needed to be, like, here instead. It was, like, off by 1 or something silly like that. But we should now also have all of... Okay, so, yeah, this Roboport just needs to be powered. And pretty sure bots have all of that stuff. And then it's going to be time to worry about mining uranium, which people might be interested in because usually that's traditionally done with acid, and we have some cheeky strats for that, including, yeah, the fact that we have flamethrowers here. Do we have enough flamethrowers here? Let's give bots all the things they might need for the subsequent builds. Power poles, these things. We have 5 more flamethrowers. We don't have walls. Did I leave a car somewhere? I left a car just over here. Because this mining pattern, we're going to do the same mining pattern. I guess we're going this way. That's going to be way more of that than we need. And then, these cliffs might be a little bit in the way. They might annoy me. Probably that one we don't need to get out of the way. Yeah, we've got 2 chem plants. So which way round are we going to go? Is this the right way round? Sulfur is going to enter this miner, and then we need gas here. So actually we're going to move these up by 3. Sulfur and acid, and then this is still... Okay, that was... Because the thing I want to do is put this refinery, like, here. There isn't really... I could move the Roboport down a little. Yeah, sure. And now we can have cheeky refinery here just on basic oil processing. And then here we can have an oil supply, which is nice. I think we still need to get this here. Bots are quite possibly complaining about a lot of stuff. And then here... reasons why we have in our trash slots a pile of acid. I guess we're going to use steel chests for this because we have them. Yeah, here's some of the, yeah, a bunch of iron. We need to get water in here as well, which is the other reason why I think we actually go this way for water. Yeah, this looks like it's going to work. And then over here we have the offshore pump that we made sure we had, and then at some point we're going to get bots bringing this stuff in. Maybe we should also actually have a pole here. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's fine. And then we can, yeah, let's just like right here. Yeah, bots are cutting down all the trees. Kind of fine. They're just, it's all just bots with jobs, isn't it? 128 construction robots, all of them with jobs. As soon as this gets oil, this is going to get gas. As soon as these pipes exist, this is going to get water. The thing we do need to do is connect these miners together. So now all the miners will get acid. We've got the centrifuges here. Set those up on uranium processing. We have 10 minutes until the point when I said, hey, this is like not just the episode in which we want to have... Got 3 speed modules, whatever. Yeah, okay, you guys can have 3 speed modules. Yeah, not just the episode in which we want to be mining the uranium, but also making everything work. And we're not quite doing that yet, but we do have... These are 2... Yeah, we've got... Yeah, also charge issues through here. Oh well, then we need to extend this. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff to do. I think the other realization is, hey, we can have a pair of prod mods. This is going to be where we can make nuclear fuel, and then I guess we're doing this with steel chests because that was what we got. And then that is our... that's going to be, okay, nearly all of... That's the nuclear fuel build done. As soon as bots get around to building everything, and they're complaining about not having underground pipe, which is... Yeah, we don't actually have underground pipe, and that's kind of a big deal, because we need the underground pipe in order to make the build work. We don't have a whole lot of underground pipe there. We also just need more underground pipe for this section. So I think that is going to be the thing that we go back to the base to get. And then also more roboports. Wait, did this wall... We've only got 145 wall in that section, and then I also don't know whether or not we have enough flamethrowers sitting around, because we kind of needed to do that as well. Give me these, put this stuff here. Mining is good. Yeah, we just needed more wall. Do we have... We've got 1.2 thousand wall and that piece of the network. I think that is probably fine. Sure, we just need the underground pipe. And also more roboports. And maybe also more power poles. And then also this coal and iron needs to get to the thing we are trying to make a mixed build. So yeah, we've got the underground belts now. We're kind of not worried about that anymore. I guess we can duck underneath. Does that get underneath this forest? I think that gets underneath this forest. It gets somewhat underneath this forest. So yeah, so this is going to be... I think we've taken so long to get... we've taken almost like an hour to get that part of the fortifications done, that we probably are not struggling for steel for the nuclear power plant at all, which is a bit of a shame. We actually don't have block coverage here, we can't do that. Can we then... yeah. We want to figure out how to make all of this steel be steel. And then, yeah, we're still just... I'm pretty sure we are just still making... Oh, this guy's not getting... Because we're making furnaces, because we're not making that much stone. So... That's what that buffer was always going to do. Not necessarily now, not necessarily to make furnaces, but for purple science, definitely. Yeah, we're going to worry about how that coal works exactly later. Then we want... This is going to be steel. We want steel on the inside. Iron ore on the inside. Yeah, iron ore on the inside here. So... like, that is a hilariously undefended position, but we should eventually get... Okay, do we have... Oh, that's right, we've got additional roboports through here that we can salvage because we really only needed them for charging. And we've kind of got that done now, which is good, because it means we can take some of these roboports, like over here, and then build out the top of this thing. And I guess also... we could also, yeah, I guess the plan was always to use that stone for purple science later anyway. We got to get the undergrounds so that... And you guys are also still low on fuel. I guess we're probably not even... I mean, steel is probably banking up now, right? Yeah, we got so much steel. It's fine. We needed underground pipes. I've got all the steel. Okay. We've got the turbines. We've got... Yeah, we have enough of both of those items. Give them to me. I think we can actually go and just build reactors. Heat pipe. Heat pipe is the other thing that we need. Okay. We're going to do all of that after figuring how to get to power poles again. Power poles, we're going to have to go all the way around here because we want to get... Yeah, sure. We want to get the power poles to take to the outpost, because I think we still need more of them. Is there stuff in here that we can salvage? Kind of. It's going to be somewhat useful. Yeah, and we're backing up on iron again, which is interesting. Yeah. We have run out of military science. This wasn't because of wall at all, it was because of red ammo. Okay, fine, which is also just copper, which I think is one of the things we're kind of okay with. I should also have taken these guys some repair packs, because there are... Yeah, okay, we're not going to even worry about that now. It's going to be mildly annoying, but it's just going to be bots with jobs. Yeah, we're going to wander over here. We need to get this... Yeah, so much to do. We got to get this build over here running, for which we don't even have enough... Oh no, we have a ton of modules. Yeah, have a lot of underground pipe. You needed the underground pipe. I want to see all these flamethrowers actually do a thing. It's pretty important. Yeah, weird particular bits of trees not quite in range. Why? You've got fuel, you've got fuel. These guys have all now got fuel. We have defended our position. We are now also... Yeah, let's also get prod mods in here. The last two efficiency modules, that's what's wanted to go in there. This is actually all still the same network, but we don't need to build anything from here anymore. We need to build things from the top side. And then, yeah, we are making uranium. This is just going to do its thing. Do I have a... I do not have a speed module. I think we are still going to be making acid vastly faster than that needs. I think. Not actually sure. Because it is refinery limited. Yeah, it's refinery limited. Maybe that works out, maybe it doesn't. We have got this coal, which is good. All these flamethrowers are pretty happy, and then we wanted to go and secure the rest of this line, but we kind of wanted to go above the steel, above this iron as well, which is super interesting because there's a forest in the way. And yeah, do we have... We've got all of this running. This... Oh, we didn't... Yeah, okay, fine. We are going to go back and make sure that we do the coal feed for the input as well, because that is important. Like, we don't get steel without fuel for both of those sides. And we have 2 hours left. The plan was supposed to be we would... which way is this going to go? I think we're just going to go... Then it needs to just go on that side. And then also we don't have... Okay, so now we have fueled the steel line, so that's great. Yeah, the plan was supposed to be secure all of this, secure all of these, and then do the reactors, and get, like, this iron and copper in there before we actually needed to do reactor stuff. But we also wanted the reactors online at this moment, with 2 hours to go, and have not done that. So cool. Somewhere over here there was a box with like 1.2 thousand bits of wall in it. Which we want to move. Was this it? This was not it, but it does have flamethrowers, which we should not be losing at this point. Yeah, that should just be sitting around doing its thing. So where is it the box over here that has 1,200 wall on it? It's the box here that has 1,200 wall on it. Yeah, give me all this stuff. Put the steel and the belt in the trash slots, because we won't be needing that. And then I don't think we need... Okay, we kind of only need these 2 roboports for, like, charging bots as they're flying along the wall doing stuff, but we're not also going to do that yet. We are just going to worry about building this, if we can actually get range to put the thing down, building the rest of this. And I think at this point, especially with the number of grenades we are just going to figure out where we can build this wall just in front of the iron. And then... not even necessarily worry if we burn the rest of the forest down. Take us some car damage. Maybe we should be doing this in reverse, whatever. Yeah, so this is kind of where this all needs to go. That's probably still walls. It's still walls. It's fine. Yep. Then... I don't know if we have the radars that we need. It's probably fine. 2 hours left, mixed build not running, purple science not running, kind of feels bad. 4 roboports. Is 4 roboports even enough to get from 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 roboports is not enough. So I guess we do the same thing of ghosting all of this, so that when we drop a roboport down, bots can get a whole pile of stuff done quickly. Is going to be some of the plan, I guess. Let's get some of these things out of the way. And then, yeah, this is the awkward diagonal section, so I guess we've got an awkward diagonal section not in radar range. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Also, how many walls is that? That's 200, and we've got 1,200, so we're going to have roughly the amount we need. We just need to get... How many more flamethrowers do we have? 12? We are trying to deploy more than 12 flamethrowers, aren't we? I think we need to re-automate flamethrowers, especially as the layout we've got. Especially as we then want to go and fortify the other side as well, which we have not done yet. Maybe we do just fortify that other side with landmines and just try and get through it cheaply and nastily. Give me some of these. Give me... Yeah, another 5 of these guys. You want to start working again. Probably with the steel build over here. Oh, we put the fuel on the wrong side. Cool, good job. Things going super well. Okay. This is silly because it's just going to put more fuel on, and we have to run all the way up here to not... And we also... Yeah, we also did all of this loading on the wrong side as well, so that's really cool. Sure, whatever. Okay, this is also going to be iron. Get this coal out of my inventory. This wants to be on, yeah, the other side. Okay, this one here is fine, because it still just wants to be half a belt. This one wants to be that side. Really? Okay, so now, allegedly, we have got all of that running. Let's also just prioritize this on one side, and then do a pretty normal buffer thing. I thought we had... Yep, okay, fine. We've got these in the mall, it's going to be fine. Okay, that's silly, let's not do that. Things going super well. Yeah, we need to go, like... something like that, whatever, it'll be fine. We are now making steel. Making more steel. I don't know what was in that box. Probably a bunch of build materials that the bots have now just got everything they want of. We've got the steel. We need to be making the heat pipe. We need to be taking roboports. We need more roboports, and we need to take these roboports to secure that other wall. So yeah, I think previously I played previous iterations of this far too, like, fluid and not really safe enough. And this time we are playing things way too safe, because we are down to under 2 hours. We have not outposted the copper. We have not got to nuclear power. We have not locked down the parts of the map that we wanted to defend. We have crashed into pipe. That's pretty normal. Are these belts all... Yeah, they're not even all running. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, let's also, from somewhere we have power, like this radar, also run another power line up to where we're going to be dropping these roboports in. Can we have a roboport, like, where does this thing need to be to have build range? It needs to be here, okay? Are we even polluting these nests yet? No, this is the nest we need to worry about, so we might actually be fine just dropping this roboport here, and then figuring out where the car is, and figuring out how we connect other roboports to that one to get everything else into build range, and yeah, like here, grenade, rubber port, their power line. This is maybe the most aggressive way of doing this, and then yeah, resilient power there, rubber port. I was wondering if that was going to be a rubber port getting destroyed. It wasn't, it's fine. And then, yeah, then we need the diagonal section again, which is kind of annoying because we kind of wanted that on the radar. We don't have it on the radar because we checked before, so... And then also, yeah, I also had these repair packs because I think some of these... Like, we don't want to give them a lot of repair packs, but we're going to give them a finite number of repair packs that will let them get rid of some of the beeping. Can we see whether or not we do in fact have nuclear fuel? So we can go and do... Are we close enough now? Kind of, not really. We can go and make the reactors now if we want, which is... I mean, we're kind of getting close to episode length. Not really what we wanted to be doing here, but never mind. Okay, this is actually the copy that we needed, and then we just need to go and make it happen in a different place. Drop this down with the bots. Destroy that power pole is a cool trick. Yeah. These bots also need some repair packs, apparently. Can't reach. We've got 178 bots. It's probably fine. Did we... Yeah, we picked up the walls, which means that somewhere in here, yep. Something like that. That's all wall, it's fine. Yeah, we're just going to drop this pattern in... nearly there. These guys also want to go here. Another wait, that's far too far off, isn't it? Anyway, this tells us where we need to be able to have roboports to line all of this stuff up to just kick this build off. Maybe we should also have the wall and the pipes and the flamethrowers in a place that is going to be convenient for the bots to get all this building done. And then somewhere down here, we have a rubber port here, a rubber port, I guess, over here, and we should see a whole lot of bots. We should see, yeah, 0 out of 178. All the bots have jobs. So let's work on getting this oil supply in as well. All of that looks like it's gonna do a thing. And then, yeah, over here we didn't actually... Where's the car? Before we run away from the car and lose the car. Yeah, and then clear out some of these trees as well. We didn't actually need to worry about burning down the forest at all. Like, the amount of forest we just destroyed to protect the rest of the forest is a decent part of the forest, so, oh well. What we do want is to get these out of the way, to figure out why... Oh yeah, because we needed like that section or something like that. Okay, so that's going to connect the oil. Yeah, this bit of the wall is not fantastic. It's going to go here. How many flamethrowers is that? I think we need more flamethrowers. 14 flamethrowers there. We did not have that many flamethrowers. We also need... well, actually, these are not cliffs we need to destroy. The walls are going to do everything we need them to. We're going to set that forest on fire. It's probably fine. Yeah, we need to bring these guys more flamethrowers. I think we're also going to go and get the nuclear... I mean, I did want to get that copper mining before the nuclear reactors were in play, and we haven't done that. I'm also kind of hoping that not this copper, but the other copper... Yeah, we've got an expansion to the east, it's fine. I'm kind of hoping that the copper down here by these chips has some in the buffer, because we need about 1,000 copper for the nuclear reactor we want to build. And we've got copper sitting there, we just haven't smelted it. The overflow in here might have some. This might actually be all the copper we need. Hey! Okay, so we also have steel in the trash requests. Yes, we need red chips, which are going to be over here. This entire chest actually no longer needs to exist. Making the prod mods, yeah, making the flamethrowers. More engines. You're still making engines, that's all fine. Other things we needed were heat pipe. And I forget how much heat pipe. But let's just like force all this stuff in. You've got things you don't need. And then let's also just make sure this is all in the same part. That's probably... Oh, you guys are going to make an infinite amount of heat pipe, aren't you? Oh well. Yeah, we only need 2 reactors at the moment, so all of that can get in there. Did I have a car? Did I put the steel in the car? No. Did I just force the steel into the heat pipe? Oh well. Yeah, I think we're just going to assume that we're going to get purple science up sometime. Did I have... I thought I had more steel. I mean, there's all the steel on the belt, and there's the steel we're now buffering over in the proto-mixed build as well, because it's not actually a mixed build yet. But we should have... yeah, that's more than enough steel. Concrete is the other thing we need. Yeah, okay, secondary car. Because the concrete's actually kind of a little way away, isn't it? So I think we are going to be able to get nuclear power online soon. We need another 2 stacks, and then we've got a ton of silo steel sitting around as well. That's all fine. Yeah, we've got some miners that we don't really need to spend time deleting, but we can. The coal is... Yeah, we are still running down the coal. We'll be running down less of the coal at the point that we get these nuclear reactors online, which is said to be this episode and might be, with everything just being slow. Yeah, we did that the wrong way around. We wanted... Okay, it's actually the copper. Yeah, give me... That is... Sure, an ugly way of doing that, but whatever. More heat pipe. How much heat pipe do we have? 38. I don't remember how much we needed. Then... Yeah, I don't think we need... Whatever. No, we don't actually... We're gonna not bother with any of that, because we definitely have all the red chips we need, and it is definitely time for a tiny little... Okay, the first actual... Red science... Purple science build. Where are we going to put the... I think the nuclear reactor goes... somewhere we've got water that's reasonably safe. Like, I don't really want to put it over here. I think that'd be silly. I think we've got to put it down here. And we didn't actually automate landfill anywhere, so that's cool. Why are these bots going down? Because that's a storage chest that had the stuff that they wanted. Sure, fine, whatever. It's probably good. We are... Yeah, sure. Okay, we also don't have Roboport range down here, but we do still have Roboports, so we're just going to make that a thing. One of these here. Crash into that pole. One of these here. Bring in the power as well, because that's kind of important when you're doing power plant stuff. And let's get a power plant designed. We need, first of all, we need this pattern. And we need it, I guess we're starting here. And we'll figure out the rest later. I think bots have most of the things that we need in the network. I don't have them on me. Hilarious. Yeah. Actually, let's get all of... We will need all of this stuff out the way. And bots can just figure out something to do with it. It's probably fine. And then we want more of this pipe, like... Not like that, but somewhat like this, and then... this jump at maximum extension, and then, yeah, just several, actually there's another place. Here. And here. And then this wants to happen several times. We want to connect this heat pipe. Do we have enough heat pipe for all of this? Do we need to automate some more heat pipe? Maybe. Can we have... yeah, we can just have a box here with all of the parts and some of these. The 2 reactors go here, and then also one there later. We need more underground pumps somewhere, doesn't really matter. And then down here, we need 5, 6, get this stuff out of the way, extend the roboports, connect the roboports with power so we can be doing all of this. These guys also need... is that going to be... yeah, sure. Here, and here, and there. And that should be powering all of these things, and also connected in a nice grid. And... yeah, then we also need to give bots... that actually connected here? Now it is. Give bots the turbines. I've got a whole lot of bots. Did we actually get this build done? No, because we need a lot of flamethrowers and a lot of underground pipe. Or just a lot of flamethrowers. Okay. Okay. We do have flamethrowers now. Bots are going to get around to building all of that. We need to go and get the fuel. We need to go and... yeah, get the other copper, which is also going to be a bit of a mission. Set up the purple science. Flamethrowers were what we said. And also probably some radar. Here's the other car that we wanted. Yeah, probably, I mean, we could worry about fueling that steel again. Actually, at this point, we've got all the heat pipe built. So, we do not need to be automating this heat pipe at all. In fact, that is the last thing we need to do with that copper. But this thing can just... yeah, we can just have bots do all that. Fine, whatever. Okay, do we also have underground pipe? We do not, but bots were not complaining about it, so we're going to presume they're fine. We've got to make the mixed build work. We've got like an hour and a half to go and get all the copper, and then also make the mixed build work, and also all of that. And then also the other issue over here is that this is a disastrously inefficient flamethrower pattern that is using a lot more flamethrowers than we necessarily want to be. And where is the box? Did we put the box? The box is in... whatever. We will worry about that later. Here is a chest that has 16 flamethrowers in it. So hopefully bots can make all of that happen. Will we also complain about cliff explosives somewhere? No, but what we should do is leave a radar that we don't have, so that's cool. Okay, go and get the fuel, put the fuel in the reactors. The reactors won't turn on yet, but we will call it a successful episode there anyway, and we will have to worry about going and doing a bunch of outposting stuff. And, like, the defenses will be quite safe, but we also will just be well behind where we want it to be industrially. Yeah, you can have some of those. We don't need to be here. I think all of that repair complaint was just there not being enough bots to do all of... still wall. Yeah, just complaints about there not being enough bots to do all of the repair jobs that existed. And this is now fine. What were we even worried about? We've got enough acid. Item ingredient shortage. Maybe we don't have enough acid. We do have enough acid to be... okay, what we're going to do is... you are going to get a speed module, and you are also going to get a speed module. We don't actually need... this one doesn't need the speed module. This one needs both speed modules, and we're going to have another prod mod in here, because we are mostly gas limited, except we're also just refining... yeah, we're just centrifuge limited. None of that actually made a difference. Taking the speed modules out of the centrifuges actually made the situation worse. Never mind. I've got 13 repair packs. I don't think bots need repair packs because they've probably got a bunch of wall. Let's like drive along the wall to check that there aren't like just ghosts and stuff. And also all of this connection is done, and it looks pretty fine. This is all our territory. We don't need to worry about that. We just need to worry about only having an hour and a half to go and not even running purple and yellow science yet. That is the real concern. At least we cut prod mods, and then also, yeah, that whole mishmash of, hey, it took us ages to set up this wall and it took us ages to set up this wall. We still need to do this wall. And I think it's going to be somewhat easier because we're not invoking attacks there, but it's still going to be a thing that we kind of want to, I guess if it's right angles and there are no weird corners or anything like that, it's going to be a thing that's easy to smash out. Hopefully, because we don't have a whole lot of time left and the power plant is down here. What were we... Oh yeah, the thing that's missing is the third reactor that we're not going to bother with anyway. That's going to be nuclear fuel for a while. Yeah, we're just going to call that episode transition. We are on a death world. We are trying to do all of the achievements. We have an hour and 36 left. We now have air quotes nuclear power. We don't actually have nuclear power yet because we don't have the heat in the reactors, but that's partly what we did last episode. Go us. Actually, give me this back because we don't need to... We've still got build range on it, it's fine.